I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. We're doing our longer reading from January 16th to the 31st for Gemini. How are you, Geminis? Getting through? Yeah, well, you're getting through. You're doing good. Okay, as always, my top three things. The cards that I'm using is Doreen Virtue Angel Tarot cards, my psychic tarot and oracle cards, and my Osha Zen tarot cards. And also too, I have, prayed, meditated, and infused with Reiki energy. And this is a general reading. It may or may not, resonate with you. If it does, that's great. If not, take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, so we're going to be going into an interesting time right now. So, January 20th starts our Aquarius birth month, okay? So that in itself will have air energy. But it also, the night of the 20th into the 21st, there will be a lunar eclipse, and the moon will actually be in Leo. Now, I'm not quite sure how that's going to affect you, except that I know that there is going to be, that for some signs, and I'm kind of feeling that this is for you too, there is going to be, well, I'm actually feeling that there's going to be like excess energy for you. I feel like, some of the other signs I've been saying there's going to be emotional time. Other times it could be very freeing for other signs. But for you, I'm feeling manic energy, okay? That energy that you're just kind of like getting up. You're not sleeping that night. You're wondering. And this can have like a 2 to 3 day time period, 2 to 3 day night period to it, okay? So it could be 2 to 3 days before, 2 to 3 days after, and it could be the whole 6 days, okay? But I feel like I think that this is going to affect you in more of just a kinetic energy. I'm feeling live wire. I'm hearing live wire. So just make sure you've had some rest, prior to that, because this is the type of energy that will exhaust you. You'll be, it's like those commercials where people are like, okay, making the same, like they're making 100 lunches. I'm not saying that you're bipolar. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that the energy will be so strong that it may be overwhelming to you. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, so let's go cut our cards. Well, here, let's one more. No, nothing really popping for you in the cards, so let's cut. Also, too, I have still the poll going on. Go to the community page, take a look. That will be going on until the 19th if you're watching this before the 19th. And I will not be doing private readings on the 21st through the 31st. So, please don't, contact me for anything like that. And I will probably be a little delayed in answering my comments because I do love to reply. Okay, we have our 3 cards down. And let's see what they are. I do not know what they are. This one is our 9 of Earth. This is a nice card for you. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. This card is actually reversed, so you know that there's going to be a little bit more oomph to it, and that's our 6 of Water. And that one is memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. This one I feel is the nostalgic card. And but these both of these cards actually have nice energy. But I'm seeing some reflection here. And I'm not saying reflecting in the water or my glasses, sorry. But I'm seeing some like looking at yourself, and I'm seeing some self-reflection. Well, I know that's a little, this one is also reversed, so let's see what this is. Renewal. And this is Archangel energy. So reviewing and evaluating, a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So yeah, I'm seeing you doing what, the self-reflection or the the reassessment and looking back and just kind of saying, is this where I want to be? This full moon eclipse is going to have a lot of powerful energy. So this could be that turning point. It doesn't mean that you're actually going to, pack up your bags and move to the East Coast or the West Coast. I'm feeling coast. I don't know why. It doesn't mean that per se, but it means that you're going to want to. You're going to want to move. You're going to want to get a new job. You're going to want to just throw all of it away and start all over. And it doesn't mean you should do that though, okay? There is a lot of this moon energy that's affecting this time period, okay? So, and I think that that's the kind of energy that I'm talking about. And I mean, it's a great time to clean your house, and it is a great time to get ready for spring, and it is a great time to pay your bills and stuff like that. But I think that this energy is going to affect you in a way that you're just going to say, you know what? Out with the old, in with the new. And what you really should be doing is just kind of like, let's clean up that old a little bit and move on to the new, okay? Or let's embrace that future. So let's see what we have here with our, now let's put these up here. Let's see what we have here with our Psychic, Tarot, and Oracle cards. Can you clarify this a little bit for our Geminis? Clarify for this for our Geminis. Help me with this. Okay? Okay, one card did pop out for you. We'll put that one in the first place. Here, here, here. Okay. And when I say okay, it's because the way the deck cuts, I might be pulling up here and then my fingers like pull up there. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, you didn't want me to pull where I was pulling. Okay, so now these three, I don't know what they are. None of them came face up to me. So this first one is our recognition and rewards. So this will be, again, your energy is going to be so, you know, you could be doing something, so you could complete a project that was planned on taking like 3 months, okay? That's the type of energy this is going to be. Okay, discontentment and boredom, that is something that you do struggle with, but again, you know, and so maybe after this, you know, the 3 days after the moon, you might, you know, you're going to be coming down a little bit and you're going to be like, wow, that was so much fun, I want to do it again. So just be careful with that. Let's see what else this is. This is your solar plexus chakra. So this is interesting. I'm picking up, you know, this is about your self-worth. This is about who you are. You know, it's very close to the, you know, there's your root chakra, there's your solar plexus, and they kind of work a little bit together. Your sexuality, who you are as a person, you know, what do you believe your value to be? That's what I'm picking up from this card. And I'm feeling that you're going to just kind of want to, like, you know what? It may be that this reward card, maybe you're getting these, or maybe you're thinking, I should be getting these. And at the same time, you're like, you know what? They're not giving me what I need to do. I'm not, you know, I am better than this. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to pack up and move. You know, I've always wanted to be a movie star. I'm going to do it this time. Give it a little bit of time before you do that. Okay, that's how you're going to be feeling, but it's not necessarily what you should be doing. Okay, but you know what? If you think, you know, I know that you don't want to necessarily think about it, but yeah, I think you're going to be bored. I think that after this rush of energy, and you come down from that rush of energy, I think that there's going to be some discontentment and boredom for you. And you're going to be like, well, what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to do? Okay. You want to come on out. Okay. Come on out. Okay, let me cut these cards now. Okay, 2 cards down. First card that popped up, and this is reversed, is harmony. I mean, it's coming into being at a place of peace. It's coming into a place of acceptance. It's coming into a place where, you know, you are, you know, all is well with the world, and, you know, and all is well in your world. Okay? Let's see what the second card is. Second card is awareness. Awareness. Okay, let's go on down to this third card, and then we're gonna, and this one is isolation. Okay? So with this, I'm looking at that these are kind of giving you some advice. This is like this is what should you do now. This is your advice, final advice. And the thing is that when all this energy is going, you're going to need to try to ground yourself. You're going to need to, you know, you're going to need to kind of get yourself, this energy, your air, it's electrical. It's all over the place. And I think that that's going to be hitting you really hard. So you're going to have to work at grounding yourself, go outside. If it's warm out, put your feet in, take off your shoes and socks, walk in the grass. If it's cold outside, pick up some snow. I don't know, and make a snowman if there's snow, or just be part of that nature. Okay, that's how you're going to have to ground yourself during this. And you need to be aware that this energy could be very overwhelming. It can consume you. Okay, so you need to, when this is coming about and you're feeling like, again, I want to pack up and leave, you need to be aware that this is part of that time. You don't have to do it. Okay, just because you feel like you should, it doesn't mean that you should. Okay, and because the thing is, it might come down that you do need to be by yourself. I think though that what's happening is this energy is going to put you in a place where it's going to separate you out from the crowd, and it's not a place that you like to be. Okay, I'd like to be able to say that this is going to be, I'd love to be able to say, oh yes, it's all good and everything. And it's not that it's bad. It's really not. This is part of your life and this is what's happening. But this energy, if you do not, ground yourself, if you're not aware of it, if you're not aware of how you are reacting with it, it will cause you to be separated out. And that will make it more isolating for you. And that is not something that you, Gemini, may want to do. Gemini, I know many times we say people irritate you. I've said that, it's like, oh, I want to get out of here. They're idiots. And yeah, a lot of times they've been idiots. But in this time, it's when I really feel you need to be more grounded and more with people. This is the time, because this is going to be such kinetic energy for you, especially, the 16th through the 31st, especially around that 20th and 21st, 3 days before, 3 days after. And, I just basically be aware, get in touch with nature, get in touch with, being, with your center yourself, make your core, bring your core back to you, because, if you look at this, now this isn't always what this means to me, but if you look, this is somebody that is so far removed now, and he looks masculine to me, is crying. And, he's surrounded in ice and he's still crying. And the tears are probably ice cold to him too. But yet he's in such pain. And this is going to be that type of, if you don't recognize it, you could create some harm for your environment, for your relationships. So just be aware of it, because that's the one thing I know, Gemini, you don't want to do that. You don't want to create that. You don't want to be, in isolation, and you don't want to be crying. I wish I could tell you something a little different, but, this is what I'm, picking up. So this full moon is going to be major. All of my readings have been extremely intense, and yours is one of those too. So Gemini, just weather it through. Okay. Please know though, you are loved, and be blessed. Bye-bye.